Right, I'm Kieran Milton, and I will now be looking back at my music video that I recently created, Nexus and Tight Spectrum. And today we'll be analyzing back on what I've created. I'll be telling the process about it, the camera techniques I used, and most importantly, the editing techniques I used. Now, I will now screen share and show the process on the project. Right, right. The reason why I put this at the start is because basically you never know who might watch it, and sometimes people can be very epileptic. So this is just a little brief this is just a brief little explanation showing that you have to be aware while watching this video because there's a lot of flashing lights, and now we'll now show the process. Funny thing about this shot actually is because I had to re-edit it so many times, and now what I've done is how I made this was using After Effects to use the 3D tracker, as you can see, like Kermit presents, and then it slowly moves past the camera, which took a lot of knowledge and a lot of brain power to do, because sometimes it wouldn't normally go right. And that, as you can see, there's little waveforms at the top and bottom. And a little cheeky thing that I did is basically I first did the bottom waveform and then I copied it on top. So then I will have to mess some of the same settings and fiddle around with it, which I'm very glad that I did do this in the end because I felt this is way better. And then this part here is a bit of explanation. So the reason why I put these 4 shots into one is like to it's like a glitch edit, and basically as you can see it like cuts it and jumps. And funny enough, my teacher Ben allowed me to use his car to create these shots. And then obviously how I got the color effect, which is a CC neutralizer color, I basically keyframed it on the beat, as you can quite clearly hear. And obviously it goes back to that, and then soon it'll transition to the next shot, which I found really cool. During the actual recording, I thought it would be a really cool idea to put a camera, as you can see now, using the wide angle lens, and then make it as if it's like a security camera. When I showed this to someone, they thought originally that I was like escaping from someone or I got in trouble, which at the thought I didn't really think about. But the reason why I did this is because I'm running out of college to run to my mate's car, which is eventually Ben's car. And then, yeah, I felt the amounts of effort and time I had to understand to do this and then keyframe it, make it look like an actual security camera. We'll see another one actually in another part. Yeah, as you can see, there's another part here. And also another thing is I was speaking to Jack while I was bringing my equipment out of the college ready for half term. I thought it'd be a really cool idea to make like as if I'm also in the lift as well, so I'm like in 2 places at the same time. And how I got the audio to sound like that is by using I think it's called Adobe Audition, and I got the part that I wanted, and then I put for that specific part, and then obviously we can still see the jumpy parts as like kind of glitches. And another thing that one of my friends said, it was like as if I'm kind of lagging, which is like a really cool thing to interpret about. And I will see the same part after this lift shot. As you can see, it's really cool. the reason why I the reason why I sped this part up is because there wasn't much time left for this set part of the song, because I need to include this shot and also the car shot in a specific time frame within the song, and that's the reason why I sped it up. And as you can see, I use different variety of camera angles as well. So obviously there's this shot over the shoulder shot, and there's obviously the extreme wide shot, and then yeah, it's just I'm really glad I learned all about these camera techniques, which has really helped me and benefited me. It's not obviously there's another shot there, and then his his a very awkward fist bumping scene, because originally I was gonna have headphones, and obviously you could clearly see I'm wearing a different outfit, and I forgot, and it's because of the amounts of time frame I had as well. Um, I was supposed to wear headphones with that shot, so as I'll do the same effect with the lift using Audition, make it sound more muffled, and then obviously that's still going to be my headphones, but obviously I didn't have that shot, so I went really silent, did the fist bump, and yeah, it's looking back, I should have worn headphones to make it stand out a bit more. So instead I did this instead. So now I edited the audio to make it as if the car is playing the song instead. More jump cuts. Funny thing about this shot is my friend Charlie allowed me to use one of his shots, which is really cool because it's like a really cool drone shot of Bristol. I think it's either Bristol or Bath. I can't quite remember. However, I added another 3D tracker, as you can see down here, with a waveform. You can't barely see the spectrum part, mainly because I had a really silly transition effect of it's trying to zoom in. Looking back, I should have really just made it as like a normal cut, not an actual transition, as it like zooms in, as you can see here. But yeah, it's you can see it at the start, but not for long. However, it's a really cool shot. However, the drone shot doesn't look like all dark. I applied an effect called luminatural color or key. It's one of them, and I made it look darker to make the light shine up more, pop and bring it out more. As you can also, as you heard the two audio tracks, because what I did was I edited, so I cut out a bit of the song to fit with that shot, and obviously I didn't cut it right, if you know what I mean, to make it run smoothly. However, I would say this next shot would make up for that extreme error that I made while editing. Obviously, there's me and my mate in a car driving from Calne all the way to Westbury to see a mate. But as I said, it was a really cool shot idea, and how I managed to like blend I think it was 3 different types of GoPro shots, and another was a bus shot. And basically, I cut it so that it beat, so the doo would show the bus shot and also the GoPro shot, and then using the opacity filter and also an echo filter, it will really merge those those shots together, making it look like a really interesting shot to watch. That is my favorite shot now. It's like it's like sped up because, as I said, there wasn't much time, and then this is another this is another shot that I use of Charlie's, but he got something in return. He actually received one of my GoPro shots, well, most of them, for his music video as well. So basically, as if we kind of traded shots, which was really funny, but also really cool because during my evaluation, I said that it was difficult to get to places, and like here is like in Bath, and for me it would have been really difficult for me to get to Bath because obviously get taking the train or using petrol. But yeah, as I said, using what I've got, using the college, using really close locations, and I was thankful to use the GoPro shot to Westbury because, as I said, it's very difficult when when you're running on a really small budget at the time. Another shot of Charlie, the bath, and now this part I really want to thank Alex and the entire music department for this specific shot. So basically, we use the music studio and make it as if it's like an actual rave. And big props to Alex for giving his time and all of his other mates, especially Barn for giving the time to rent out the room. Well, not rent out, but like use the room to create the shot. And during recording, we actually recorded about 17 minutes of footage on 2 separate cameras. And as you can see here, I applied the same effect with the GoPro shot, like layered them each one, and also matched it with the beat and also the music, which is really which is a really cool idea that I came up with. And also big thanks to Jack as well for also giving me that idea as well. With the white in the background, use I think the filter was called diffisterate or something like that. But I'm really glad that Ben helped. No, Ben for the After Effects, Jack for like camera techniques, and especially how to edit this particular shot as well. The reason why it was it's like got reversing is because my original thought was to go. My original thought was that after the rave, I would come out like really tired, and an actor named Rafi, some of my class would act as if they're chasing me, as if I see something. But in the end, I thought it would be really funny to like pretend that all of this was actually a dream. The reason why I was glitching, I was dreaming of getting out of college and enjoying a really fun time. But yeah, it's I really enjoyed this part as well. As you can see, there's Jack. The actual character for that shot was gonna be Ben, but he said to me because he had to help me with the car shot, with the beginning and also the fist bump shot. He said, "Wouldn't it be really weird that your teacher was your mate?" And I said, "Yeah, that's a fair point, actually." I didn't think about that. So then then Jack offered to help me instead of doing this as a teacher, like pretend to wake me up in class. And obviously it's really pasty as well. It's still that funny bit about it still says Kieran percent. As I said to Jack and my teachers, I should have really cutted that Kieran percent part out because it wouldn't make any sense. I should have kept it before the actual car shots. But yeah, I want to say a special thanks to Nikki, Simon for the amounts of ideas. I'd like to thank Ben for helping with After Effects, Premiere, give me all the camera techniques. Siren again for the different types of camera theory, music theory. Nikki for helping with like primary research, what makes a good music video, and obviously, as I said, thanks to Jack for also helping me to present this by using all the different camera angles and also give me ideas when editing. So that's me, Kieran Milton, level 3 music student. And now, thank you very much. Goodbye.